Wait, what?
Every freaking time.
Yeah, you
That-
can't eat familiars.
That's a really interesting thing to open our going live.
What do you mean you can't eat your familiar?
Can't
Of
eat
course you can.
Okay.
They just like despawn and then respawn or something.
Well, no, it costs you something to bring them back at that point, but they cannot provide nourishment.
I mean, you can do the physical act of eating them,
I
but
think it means that
as
I have to
soon
wait
as
until
they
somebody
die,
else goes
I
up
mean,
because
they poof
I just
away.
defeated the fast. I want my egg.
Do you think eating your familiar is considered like a social faux pas amongst wizards?
Most likely.
Or is it
Probably
more
not,
like,
actually.
oh man, I really needed some gum today? Because it seems to have about the same nutritional value.
Honestly, it is entirely dependent on if it is ruled that they can feel pain.
I mean, a familiar is a creature that you have conjured with magic. Creatures, by definition, can feel pain.
But is it alive by alive?
It's
Or is it just like magic taking form?
according to the ruling, to the rules it's written. It has sentience and listens to your commands. So it has a level of intelligence.
But that doesn't mean that it was given pain receptors.
Look,
And you can bring back the same familiar with a ritual.
Depending on how you want to rule, and how you want to rule things, it could be. We can nitpick this until the heat death of the universe.
Yes, you literally could, because it all depends on how you define how they wrote it.
Oh yeah, because it's also like, do they bleed?
Alright, so last time on our amazing adventures of our adventurous adventurers, we had an outstanding sewing by our Arun crew, who
I can't find anything.
fought a bunch of rabbits, were in a dire situation, and then blew up the room with fire and killed the rabbits, and everyone was happy.
I'm okay with that.
And meanwhile, the Goldport team, the team that was traveling through the streets, met with a new friend, a relatively new friend, not a brand new friend, but not an old friend, in the form of Hassan the assassin, and his familiar Zozo, so the giant axolotl. They, through Zozo's ability, he were transported to the southern gate of the city, where they are to meet up with the crew that is currently in the wagon. Speaking of the crew in the wagon, negotiations have broken down, and seeing no other recourse, Mana has decided to fight with the Cardinal here on this wagon. We ended off with them rolling for initiative.
Okay, so I can leave one of mine here.
Alright. Are you ready and spaghetti?
For people to fight against him, and I earn them.
Let's dance.
Alright. Hey, see, it's going to use a legendary action to cast Sanctuary.
Motherfucker. Okay, that's cool. Counterpoint. How far away is she?
See, you are
From who? Me?
about 5 feet behind her on the stairs.
Neat. I'm gonna use Mage Slayer.
I wonder if Kim.
Alright. Now, the question, does Mage Slayer respond to...
Counting's been fucking the entire time. I gotta mute it.
If she's casting a spell, I think it responds.
So, does it go as a result of the spell starting to be cast, or the spell being cast? Because that will change how this works.
It does not. When a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell.
So the spell has been cast. So you'll have to give me a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Okay. Damn.
If it had said is casting a spell, it'll be a response to you noticing that a spell is starting to be cast.
Yeah. Oh, well.
That's good for us to keep in mind.
Yeah. Damn. 13.
Like, you go to swing your greatsword, but something in the back of your mind prevents you from following through as you see a ghostly white hand outstretched behind her towards where your blade is swinging.
Wait. Question. Would the third part of Mage Slayer apply?
Yes.
Oh,
So you
cool.
have advantage.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I go.
Right hand stretches out.
Excuse me. Sorry. I'll just roll it again because I didn't know that ahead of time.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just barely.
You're able to resist that voice in the back of your head and follow through with the attack. Make an attack roll.
All right. I'm a hitter with the Bone Shepherd's halberd.
Okay. You're swinging the halberd. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a normal swing. 23.
Alright. She's going to use her reaction to cast. Well, she hasn't. I guess. Is the state of having a reaction in battle constant, or do you gain the reaction at the start of your turn?
You gain one at the start of your turn.
But if we do it that way, that means you can't counterspell before your turn starts. Or it's at the beginning of a battle.
I mean, you could say that everyone gets one at the start of a fight, and then it recharges on your turn.
Yeah, then she's going to...
So she used the legendary action, so she'd still have her regular reaction. Which, while annoying, I can deal with. Also, for our non-viewing listeners, that's a 23 to hit. Ultimately, however you want to play it, man, I'm cool.
Yeah. I have to. Okay. So he's casting Sealed, which puts her at a 20. Well, that puts her at a 23.
Ah, cool.
If it meets, it beats. So your attack still just barely hits.
Do. Normal. Anyhow, 10 damage to her in
Yes,
total.
yes, disadvantage to maintain that concentration.
Yeah. Concentration checks are typically equal to like 10 or the damage dealt, so in this case it'd
It's
just be
10
10 either
or
way.
half the damage dealt, I believe. Or was it 10 plus half the damage dealt?
Me. Seth, you need to learn how to spell how concentration is.
Whenever you take damage while concentrating on the spell, you must make a con save to maintain. The DC is 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is higher. So it'd be 10.
Sanctuary isn't popping up as a concentration spell.
And if it's not concentration, it's not concentration.
That is an interesting bit of information.
Yeah, it's not concentration.
Damn. Alright.
Alright.
Clever. I don't know who she was going to cast Sanctuary on, but still.
On herself.
Ah.
Alright. Now we can get to the first round. Begin.
Right. So. Who's up first?
You.
Oh. Alright. Well, first things first. Time to go into a rage.
Mm-hmm.
Bam. Over here. Do.
There's another question.
Enable that. And now, because I don't see why not, I will also go and use Reckless Attack. For advantage on melee attack rolls. Admittedly, I'm going pretty hard on this old lady. However, she is a Cardinal of the Light Church, and not to be trifled with. Do. Rolls. So I'll take my 2 attacks. Good. 9 and a 19 to hit.
You're gonna have to roll wisdom saves for each attack.
It's for each?
Yes. It's a DC
Okay.
15.
Alright. Do. Well, she's within 5 feet, so still with the advantage on those. First one, nice old lady. And for the second one, 17.
Okay.
So that'd be for the 19.
Okay. And her AC is still 23.
Yeah, until that goes away, because how shield works. It's a good spell.
Until the end of her turn, next turn.
Mm-hmm. That's it for me.
Okay.
She has advantage on any attacks against me. If she chooses to make them.
Alright. So, she is going to pull out a shield. And she is going to shift. You watch as her forms gets bigger and bulkier. Her muscles bulge in her loose-fitting robes as they now become fairly close-fitting. Her face gets more bestial, almost like a panther. You can tell that once upon a time her fur was probably jet black, but with her age, it has gone like a dullish, purplish gray color.
All right. Interesting. Wonder what other trick she's got up her sleeve.
I prefer her not to live long enough to find out.
Her new AC. Her new AC is now, which has bumped her AC with shield up, but her turn is going to end with. Oh wait, she still has an action. Why not? She is going to cast Spirit Guardians as this.
Oh, I see.
That same theme. Why did it play?
Keontae.
Yes.
It's a good thing I got my reaction back.
Yes, you can. And make a wisdom save first.
Yeah, gladly. Sorry.
you can make your reaction attack.
Shoot, I was muted there. Sanctuary is broken.
Yeah. Well, it's broken when the spell does
Cast a
damage.
spell, because of how we talked about it earlier, she already finished casting the spell before the reaction attack. So Sanctuary would have been
But
broken before the
Sanctuary's
attack went
wording
through.
is cast a spell that deals damage. Now,
No, it makes an attack or cast a spell that affects an enemy creature.
you're right. So yes, which that's fine.
Damn. Oh well.
You watch as that same ghostly figure now appears more solid, as surrounding her are these 5 ghostly priests, all of which are like their upper half is animalistic in some way. One is a fox, one is a serpent, and another is a deer. Another is a panther, and the final one is an eagle.
Oh, okay. That's rad. Well, at least there's an audience.
Alright, so okay. Alright, so that's her turn. Now, Mana, you need to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Dang it, why couldn't I be in 5 feet of her?
Alright, you take 3d8 necrotic damage.
Oh, what did I get? It didn't show me.
You got a 4.
Ah. Gosh dang, I rolled low.
Alright, you take 8 necrotic. As one of the as the serpent and comes up and swings their weapon at you, striking you in the chest, just sapping away your life force.
Yeah. Okay, then it's my turn.
Alright. Yep. Oh, I should probably hit the thing.
Oh, yeah, I could definitely tell it was my turn now.
Did it say something?
No, it was like dun dun.
See, the last time it talked, it was like, it is your turn. And I had never heard it do that before. I've heard like it make a sound in the past, but I had never heard it just speak. Then the next round, it was like, it's about to be your turn.
Yeah, that got me while listening to the last one.
So I'm not crazy.
No, you're not crazy. I think it was just like, for some reason, they didn't hear it.
It's probably something in their settings or something, because I've never heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn the
Oh,
music
wait,
up a little
need to
bit,
equip
though.
this one. I'm going to open my faceplate and blast her twice. to attack. It sounded like someone fell there.
What's up?
Ah, dang, I wrote low on both. 14 and 13?
Neither of those hit.
You said neither hits? That's what I was worried about.
Hey man, having a hit ain't nothing to sneeze at.
What action is it to drink something?
It's a bonus action.
Okay. Well, I'll use my action to move back. I mean, not my action, my move to move back. And that'll be it. Sorry, I couldn't break her concentration before your turn.
Don't worry about it, man.
Make a wisdom save.
Oh yeah, because I ended my turn there.
Well, you're
Why don't you
Oh.
start your turn in there?
Yeah. Alright, and still within 5 feet, which is already casted. So, is this a normal or still with advantage?
It was, let me look and read what it says. You have advantage on saving throws against spells cast within 5 feet of you. I mean, it was cast within 5 feet of you. It doesn't have, on the same metric as the wording above, that it doesn't necessarily have a time limit. The spell was cast, and you were within 5 feet of it when it was cast. So I would assume that you would have advantage for the duration of this spell.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh,
Whew.
a natural 20.
Oh, dang.
You do not take the damage.
Your paltry god is failing you. Anyhow, attack time. And I will once again reckless attack, so. $10 and 14.
This is not our turn.
Neither hits as the like your weapon bounces off the backplate of her armor. She hasn't even turned to look at you since that first hit.
I see. You're a defense specialist, huh? That's annoying. Okay. Well, that's it for my turn. I'm just gonna hang out here. Oh, real quick, Keontae. I do still take damage from that spell, even though I succeeded.
Oh yeah. What does it say?
It's
Half.
halved, but I still take it.
Okay. So 8 radiant, not radiant, necrotic.
Okay. Do. 8. Bam. Alright. What's she gonna do now?
She's hit us both for 8.
Yeah. And?
Oh, I was just doing math.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't realize how much of a, like, jackass thing that sounded.
We gotta keep our health numbers in mind in case we need to do some healing.
I am. On the upside, we can attack her from 2 different angles. Oh. That's something that's in our favor.
For now.
As I've warned your friend before, I do not wish to kill you, but I will do what I must.
I get it. Do what you need to do.
My command's not working. There we go.
She's going to swing with her weapon and at. Did you attack recklessly last round?
Yep. She has advantage.
Okay. A 24
Woo.
to hit.
Yeah, that's got me.
She is going to expend a 5th level spell slot.
Damn.
You may have taunted her a bit too quickly.
She's going to.
Alright, I'm gonna get hit real hard, so let's see how this goes.
Yeah, she's rolling some ones.
Okay.
Though, you know, it's a bit worrying that her spell slot was as high as our level.
So you take. Wait, how much? Sorry. Yeah, these items are new to me. Extra 1d6 per level above first, so I need 4 more d6.
A friendly number.
Wow.
That's 27 radiant damage on top of your attack, and as a reaction, she is going to spend a 4th level spell slot.
Alright.
Wait, wouldn't that count as casting a spell? Couldn't you react strike that?
No, it does not.
No. Paladin smites don't count as casting spells.
Alright, so-
Also, Chiante, if she is using a smite, it's D8s, not
Oh,
typically
it's not a
D.
smite.
Oh,
Oh,
alright.
She's not going to use a 4th level. Sorry, I'm getting some of the
She's gonna use a 6th level.
She's using a 2nd level. Make a
Oh.
Constitution save. DC
Okay.
12.
Alright, I mean... Do I have advantage from being an angry boy?
Okay. She's not using either of those spells anytime soon. Yeah. As her shield lights up when her weapon strikes you, and then the weapon itself lights up with its dark energy that infests your body.
How?
As you can, it feels like her soul is touching your soul, and as it does, is you are stunned for 1 round.
Ah, great. Damn. I assume all of that was...
stunned until the end of her next turn.
Okay. So, let me do some math here. 8 plus 8 plus 19.
Oh, did I actually roll the damage of the regular attack?
No.
No. Sorry. And-
But the weapon is magic, so it bypasses rage anyway.
Yeah. So 14 bludgeoning.
19 plus 14. Whew! Ow! 49 damage in total.
Wait, does
Okay.
magic bypass Wade?
Yeah, magic weapons bypass rage.
No, it just says resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. It doesn't say it's bypassed by...
From normal weapons, I believe.
Let's look at rage. Let's click on.
I'll give. Yeah, I can click on it real quick.
It doesn't not specify either magic or not. So,
Ah.
regardless of whether it's magic damage.
Huh, cool.
So you only
That's
get
cool.
7 from the actual weapon.
Alright. It still hurts a lot. But instead of being knocked the fuck out, I'm up. Simon
Head.
sustained lingering injury.
Oh,
Reason: damage exceeded half of maximum HP. It's like the correct.
Yeah, go ahead and click the button. What do you get?
Oh, I get to roll the injury. How grand.
You don't
Oh,
have a
wait.
shield.
I don't have a shield. Also, I don't think it was acid damage.
Oh. It's radiant, so let's go. I'll go to the table and see if there's one for radiant.
Yeah.
Where is it? It'll be in the generators, I believe.
A damage so nice it burns you twice. Acid damage hurts you, but it also eats through your equipment if you're not careful. Any adventurer who has had the misfortune to come face to face with a black ooze can tell you that. Magical equipment can generally...
Alright,
Oh,
there
there.
you go.
Game Master. I'm still in the process of studying the enigma of radiant damage. The blindness I can treat, the mild burns I can treat. What I do not yet understand is why some patients come to me with a soft unearthly glow or hair loss. Fear not, though. In time I shall find a merry cure to these as well. Also 8 damage. Dazzled. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter right now. Except I am an orc.
You are
So
dazzled, so you're blinded until the end of your next turn.
yeah. However, I'm not as down as one would initially surmise. Due
They're holding
to
in there.
relentless endurance. Which is should have rolled. When you are reduced to hit points but not outright killed, you drop to 1 hit point instead.
Oh, so it still dropped you. It still would have dropped you to 1 even with your resistances.
Yeah. Because that little bit there, I assume, is more radiant damage. So, bink.
Oh, on the last thing?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Unless I've
for
missed.
the Maxwell's Manual of Maladies, yes, some of them do additional damage. It's to you that is the same damage type as the damage that causes the malady. So if it was slashing damage, then it does slashing damage. If it's, in this case, radiant damage, it's additional radiant damage. As your eye, you feel your retinas burning from the flash of light from that shield as she hit you.
Alright. So I'm stunned and dazzled.
Yes, you're stunned and
at
blind.
1 hit point.
You're blind until the end of your next turn, and you're stunned until the end of her next turn.
I won't be doing much, I can tell you that.
You see, so, Mana, as it rolls around to your turn, you see her turn around and just this one bang thing, Simon, as he crumples, as you see a blinding flash of light from her shield as she strikes him, and see he's just down on one knee, holding his eyes, he's just screaming in rage and pain.
Simon trash talked her once, and she hit him with a fucking nuclear blast at point blank range.
I'm going to take advantage of her being focused on Simon to
Hey man,
the
if
direction.
you want to book it, now would be a good time.
So, just jump out the back of the moving wagon.
And that's my movement. And then I'm going to use my action while she's looking his way to cast Vortex Warp to teleport Simon to me.
Ooh. Simon, are you going to... Well, you feel a magical effect on your body that you have not felt before. Are you going to resist it?
I don't know who it's from, so yeah. I'm a little bit blind at the moment.
Alright, it's a DC 15 Constitution save.
Simon, come on!
And there was no pre-discussed plan between Simon and Nobody. He doesn't...
It's kind of hard to pre-this. Bye.
Simon does not know that Mana can do this. Oh.
Wait, you've seen me do it before.
No, I don't think he has.
When I tried to kidnap that person so we can beat him up in an alley.
What?
It was a long time ago.
No.
You feel your spell will get resisted and the chain of void energy just breaks.
I suppose I could do a diplomacy check.
I guess. I don't see why not. I can't actually move anywhere, but you could certainly try. I can still hear.
I mean, it's not like I have a good chance here anyway. I have a -1. But can I, say?
Yes, you can.
So DC's not exactly high, like a 10-ish.
12. -1, I rolled a 13.
What you saying?
And Simon, then get in the portal.
Maybe next time.
You said 10 was enough.
Alright.
Well, there goes
I'm
one of my
already-
2 second-level spell slots.
Yeah, I've already resisted this one though. I'm sorry. We did not. We did not quick save before this encounter.
Oh wait,
did we?
shoot! We need to see what Sarah's food does. Sarah, what does your food do? Simon's dying.
Don't worry about me. I'm good.
Should be fine that I gave y'all temporary hit points.
Oh,
I gotta look at it.
well, that's nice.
What's this game now?
So it probably doesn't save you from resisting my spell. I tried to vortex warp him, but he's blinded, it's stunned, and at 1 hit point.
Oh my god, guys.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Unless you can pull up my character sheet.
I can't. Look, see, I had an alternative, but it still wouldn't have mattered because you still would have just resisted the spell, which I get. You don't. The characters in universe don't understand action economy, so you wouldn't know she couldn't cast another spell.
I don't know, man. She's been pulling out a lot of stops on me. She's got a lot of tricks.
Well, I know that I am not badly injured, but since there's no way to get him over here now, I'm going to take this opportunity to drink one of my potions.
God, it's like taking forever to move.
So, here's one of my 5 superior healing potions. I don't even need to roll it because the base heals me up.
Why did you use the superior healing potion?
Because she just bashed his head in with 1 round. So I'm gonna get as many hit points as I reasonably can. Well, my turn's done, unless there's something with the food that would change what I would do.
Alright.
Oh no.
I gave y'all fluffy, home style, and I wanna say sweet. Yeah, I gave y'all fluffy, home style, and sweet. I gave y'all 30.
Okay.
Fluffy, or the only one that you're gonna care about is home style. You gain 1 temporary hit point at the end of each turn that you don't deal damage.
Alright.
So, do you want to be the one to have eaten that one? It'll give you 2 hit points right now.
Nah, man, you take it.
Temporary.
I think I
Simply
can
a
use.
temporary.
It's 1
You
temporary.
gain 1 temporary hit point at the end of each of your turns you don't deal damage on.
And you said sweet and fluffy were the other one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave you, unless I gave y'all Hardy. I don't think I did. I think I gave y'all that one and the hover one.
Okay. So I guess I ate the home style.
That's the one that can be
Yeah, that's the temporary hit point one if you're not eating it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
How is the person dying eating?
I have a plan. Don't worry about it.
Does he have a plan? And I think she's sizing up what she's gonna hit me with.
Kiari, I'm proud of you. You did everything to the best of your ability.
Is that your round?
Why did you have... What?
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Simon, you're stunned.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use Adrenaline Rush. I can't really do anything else with it, but it does give me temporary hit points equal to my proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So anyhow, that's it for me.
As the burning sensation in your eyes slowly goes away as you see her back. She's now facing away from you. But you can still feel that weight, the weight of her attack on your shoulders, and your arms are just slumped down. So you feel the just sheer weight of the what she has done. As she turns around, and starts muttering an incantation. Now, thou stun does not stop you from using your reaction, does it?
I think it does.
I mean, if he makes it to her turn, then he wouldn't be stunned anymore.
Well, it's at the end of her turn that he's unstunned.
Alright, so, stunned. Shoot. You know, I knew talking shit would get. So, a stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
See, he looks at mana, so it does not stop you from doing reactions. And she's going to reach her hand out, and Mana, I need a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, I shouldn't have mentioned that I had
yeah.
that -1.
Keontae, real quick. Incapacitated, I can't take actions or reactions either.
Never mind. And charisma saving throw.
Oh, for me or for Mana?
For Mana.
9? Mine's high enough.
Alright, Mana. 1 second, and you're staring her down. You see this dark greenish energy around her, and you feel something grip your body, and then you just hear a pop, and you are in this strange place filled with darkness and trees. These animals, those like small woodland critters, stare at you, who wordlessly, as you are just standing in this clearing. As she casts banishment.
Oh my goodness.
She said, "Fuck you, I'll win by ring out."
Hey, what does it even send me? I thought I had to be from a different plane.
You are currently
Oh.
held within a pocket dimension.
Good news is, I think it's only gonna last like a minute.
Yeah. So yes, Mana, you are now banished.
Question: am I still able to communicate with nobody?
No, you are on a different plane.
If I wasn't incapacitated.
You're just standing there, being stirred up by all these woodland critters. But deeper in that dark forest, you see the eyes of predators staring you down, daring you to move.
I'm daring them to approach.
We roll around to your turn. You are currently banished. You do not get any additional saving throws.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you got put in the corner, man.
You remain there until the spell ends or she loses concentration on the spell.
Well, if it helps, Spirit Guardian's gone.
Yes.
So, take your victories.
Oh, shit.
Hold on. Yeah, it is not. Alright. It turns to you.
So,
Spirit guardians dissipate, and you're now. You can feel that lethargy leave your body as you see Mana just simply get hit whisked away in a flurry of these green leaves and vines as Mana just disappears.
Oh, what? So, Keontae, since did she dismiss her spirit guardians, or has it rolled around to my turn? Because if so,
rolled around to your turn. They dismissed as soon as she cast management on her turn, so you don't have to worry about the
Okay.
spirit guardians.
all right. Well, I don't have a lot of tricks up my sleeve anymore. And to be honest, I'm okay with dying, so let's keep going.
You could run.
I could. I forgot that was an option.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't really have anywhere to run to. He could run upstairs and try and run out the window. Like jump out the window, but that's about all he can do. He's on the stairs. It's 10 feet to get up to the next floor.
Well, yeah, but he can just move twice.
Oh,
Doesn't he? Doesn't he have adrenaline? Can you not use adrenaline rush again?
I can use that. I can use adrenaline surge a number of times equal to my proficiency bonus. Adrenaline rush. I keep calling it surge. That's not what it's called. So yeah, I mean I can do that. So
I mean, you didn't know what the spell that was surrounding you was, so you probably don't know what just happened to me.
yeah. Like, huh. Yeah, fuck this, I'm out. So I will. So it's 10 up the stairs, and then how many the window?
It would be an additional 60 feet. The window is on the kitchen part.
Okay. Yeah. So if I use Adrenaline Surge, that gives me another, like, 40 feet of movement as a bonus action. Yeah, 70 feet. I can get there. And I will throw myself out the window.
Alright. You're not disengaging?
I recommend disengaging.
Because I don't know if I'll be able to open the window if I don't. So, no, I will not be disengaging. So they'll get their free swing off.
Alright.
Let's hope they
If
finally
they
roll
want.
low on the attack.
If they want. I mean, they could just choose to let me go.
Hey,
Or not.
21 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright. They are going to non-lethally deal 12 bludgeoning damage.
I am down.
You crumple on the stairs as they hit you with their weirdly shaped staff.
Ow. Bunk.
Kids,
Do they have a thing for non-lethal on this? No, they do not.
you are just unconscious.
Alright. Just gonna
I
hang
will
out here.
say, it was probably a good thing you didn't jump out the window because you probably would have taken fall damage, and considering you're moving, it would probably also been a little bit more. So
Dude,
you
it's
probably would
like
have gotten knocked out anyway.
Alright.
Like what? 10, 20 feet? It's fine. I can risk that. I could have risked that.
I will say, while this is all happening, Icall is trying to sneak over, like trying to sneak around with one of those superior healing potions from one of the other crates.
Roll a stealth check for Ecall, because I don't even have Ecall on the map.
Yeah, but we did confirm that Icall was there.
Ecall is just hiding.
The fucking goofiness of this.
Just standing right in the middle of the room, holding the bottle.
Is thinks that they are like being the stealthiest thing around. Like,
Oh
there
my
could
god.
possibly be no creature stealthier, and in fact, they've decided to take the form of the stealthiest thing that they could possibly think of. A giant red, green, and blue parrot.
When you say giant, do you mean literally? Because she can grow to huge.
No, just a normal, medium-sized parrot holding a superior healing potion in their mouth.
Fucking giving Simon a Kool-Aid patch. Oh.
Alright.
Is she able to reach him?
So, I'll say the can reach him in 2 rounds. It would have to pass by the cardinal, though.
Well, for the last bit, she can just kind of sprint for it because he's right there, and she just has to get it in his mouth.
Alright, so
Oh.
Icall is going to incur an attack of opportunity.
Wait, why is she gonna incur an attack of opportunity? Is he out of range?
Well, I placed Icall next to where you had started earlier.
Oh, so she would have had passed 5. I mean, she can pass through walls if that helps.
Yeah, but it still has to pass next to her. It's only a 15-foot wide thing.
Okay, yeah. Come on, Ikal. She can miss you. She can miss you.
This is great. I love how goofy this fucking is.
Ew, what's this? A 24 to hit.
So her AC is 12.
Not really knowing what this thing is and not having seen it before this moment, she's not going to hold back on this one. For 11 in magical bludgeoning, and she's going to expend a 2nd level spell slot that will do an additional 4d6.
Oh.
Is this where Call just gets obliterated?
19. What's the familiar damage?
That's just because I'm touching. I had clicked on the cost token. That's the last d6. Since it didn't roll the 4d6 for some reason. So,
That call almost makes it. Almost. If it wasn't for that last D6, she would have made it.
Superior healing potion clatters to the floor and rolls right onto and taps his Simon's boot. What was that? Alright,
Yep.
Simon unconscious is you're stabilized because she did non-lethal.
Yeah.
Cardinal continues forward.
Like, I don't know what the fuck happened.
He's unconscious on there.
Just hanging out.
Stops concentrating on banishment and
Oh no.
Mana, you were just like chilling in that clearing, feeling the danger all around, and then suddenly you're back. Like you just see a flurry of leaves, and then you're back, and she is just right there, right next to you.
And I look at her, and she looks at me.
Oh. Why? What is it with members of, like, the Light Church and not killing Simon?
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 just hits.
Okay. For 14 bludgeoning. What spell slots does he have left? Alright, she's going to do. She's gonna do 2 things.
One thing, 2 things.
She's gonna expend a 5th level spell slot, and you're gonna take additional 48 force damage.
John, you motherfucker.
What'd he say?
It's just the memes.
You take 19 additional force damage. She's gonna expend a 3rd level spell slot for 5d6 radiant.
I'm just telling the story to people that look at them later on.
Well, The mana burn from the table is already going to knock me out.
Oh. You take mana burn. Alright, you feel energy tug violently at your arcane essence until a portion of it tears loose. One of your highest level spell slots you have available to cast is harmlessly expended. You may re-prepare this slot as usual after a long rest.
Well, that ruins my plan if I manage to not get knocked out by this.
Alright.
So how much? So how much is she doing with the next part?
Hopefully not enough to outright kill, because I wasn't expecting that. Before I expected the spell slot, 19 additional radiant damage.
So just to be clear, I was at 6 and then took 13.
Has her negative hit points this round reached your maximum hit points normally?
Well, 6 minus 13 would be 7 plus 19. No, that'd be 26, and I'm at 2 death saves. Well, no, I'm dead from magical feedback.
What?
Well, see, the thing about that table is it has something for when you lose half your life in one go, and when you get knocked out by that.
Oh.
So, the initial feedback from her force damage, in addition to the force damage knocking me out, and, you know, her putting her all into it, it took me out. Unless all the damage from her initial strike is counted as one large hit.
I'm going to say that because their damage from the shield kind of acts like a smite in that way, so we'll just say it's one large hit. She's going to, as a reaction, cast Spare the Dying.
Well, before that, wild magic feedback.
Well, if it's just one hit,
Well, no, this is from the mana burn knocking me out.
Oh. Well, I don't have a table set up for wild magic.
I mean, just roll a d100 and we'll see what happens.
This is where the whole wagon just explodes.
Look, whatever happens, happens. I knew the fight would be hot. I knew the risk was calculated, but fuck am I bad at math.
So am I rolling or you?
You roll. Let's see what happens. A
40 even.
40. A 40 is you regain 2d10 hit points.
Ah, you thought I was down.
Alright, so here's what happens. Alright, so Mana, you come from this nice, scary forest, just appear and get bonked in the head, hit really hard. Dude, so hard in fact that the magic inside of you just explodes. And part of that magic exploding, it heals you till your entire life flashes before your eyes. For some reason, there's a couple of thousand lives that flash before your eyes that are completely unrelated, but that all end in the same point. And then a lot of screaming, pain, agony, and then eventually a deep calm that erupts into your current consciousness. You're not sure what that is all about, but then...
Well, no, I know about all that.
And then you feel a rush of energy as you feel that residual magic inside of you that left you heal you. As you, like, for a second revert to your normal slimy form.
Uh,
It's your turn. You have 10 hit points. She just smacked you in the face.
what do you mean 10 hit points? I say using my bonus action. Heal 27.
He crawls a puddle on the ground
Almost
and
back at full.
I'm 1 hit point short of full.
Oh.
What are you going to do? You have an action
Well,
movement.
my initial plan was interrupted rudely by her when she made me burn my only other spell slot of 2nd level. So,
What you gotta do, man?
5, 10, disengage. I'm gonna move.
To disengage, okay.
Gonna move 25 feet
Just
this way. I'm gonna close the door behind me over here. With my free item interact. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, so what is going through Mana's head at this point?
Well, you see, mostly at first it's confusion, and then it's math.
Did I just die?
But no, you see, paying attention to her magical expenditure, she's been burning through her resources really quickly to end this fight. Meaning she could only do an output like that at a few more times at best. So, well, if we can outlast her onslaught, we can, then we have a chance, but we can't face it head on. And I will also gain that 1 temporary hit point back.
Doop.
Because I did no
look,
damage
you're
that
back
turn.
You're back at full.
Sorta.
Back at quote unquote
Both full, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Simon, if you're in this like delirious state of mind, you're not sure what happened the last thing you remember is deciding that you have to get away from this situation.
Yep.
And you're now just in this foggy dream realm, and you're just sitting there, and your father's sitting there like, you need to be tougher, boy. Like you just remember your many days of him having you carry boulders, having you run across the desert here with no sandals, telling you back in the day, back in the old days, these warriors used to train without wearing any clothes. Take off those robes, boy, and run across that sand.
God, I have to fucking run across. God damn it, man! Fucking making me do work as I'm dying. Am I dead? No, you couldn't bitch at me if I was dead.
Back in the day,
wait.
the warriors used to cut stone with their bare hands. Punch that rock, boy.
Fuck! Ow! Why?
Punch through the rock, not punch the rock. Come on. It's like
Fine,
I'm training an amateur. You're already 10 years old. You should be able to do this.
Hey, if you're so good at it, why don't you do it?
I already did it when I was 5. I could punch through a boulder twice that size.
Ugh.
Your mother's blood in you is weakening you. Alright, sorry.
You want to go, old man?
I should have just punched him right in the face.
Anyhow, back to... Sup?
Where are you going? I would have thought you would have learned your lesson by now.
Did she just hit us with a "Why are you running"?
Yes. Why are you running?
Fucking took a nuclear blast to the face, man. What the fuck do you mean, why am I running?
Old people like me tend to be stubborn.
I see.
Hello?
Alright. Then let us end this.
Never a good thing for someone to say.
She's going to cast Guiding Bolt at 4th level.
Damn, bro.
A 17 to hit.
Just barely hits. And how? See, if I had planned this out and this didn't happen such close for the moment, I would have prepared shield.
For 28 radiant damage.
Ugh. I keep rolling on this chart.
Oh no, not again.
Again.
Irradiated. The energy that washed over you has left you with a lingering feeling of sickness and nausea. You are poisoned for 1 day. During this time, you'll slowly lose all the hair on your body. After 10 days, it begins to regrow at a normal rate.
Good thing you don't have to worry about that.
The Geiger counter on your armor starts going crazy as you shoots you with this bright green bolt of radiant energy. I wish I had a Geiger counter button.
This would have been a great time to have mirror images up.
Oh, this has been a grand old time.
Help. This is getting real interesting. Simon's gonna wake up and be like, what happened?
Is she doing anything else?
She's going to just casually walk up using her staff as a walking stick.
God dang, what's her movement speed?
30.
Mine's 35. How's she catching up? Oh, wait, I had to go around her.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Just fucking cooked.
So my turn?
Yes.
I just saw the little skull appear on Eagle.
So, once again, this is going to be a disengagement. A closed door. I'm gonna run forward and slip a little.
You're gonna do what?
Slip a little.
You slip on the it called pebble.
Is it still a bonus action to feed someone else a potion?
No, that's an action to feed someone else a potion.
No, this is D&D, right? Just throw it.
I don't think you can just throw it.
It's not a splash potion. You don't have the
Baldur's rules, Keontae. Baldur's. Baldur's says you can throw it.
This isn't Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's
This
Gate.
is real D&D.
Destroy the potion and heal the Starian and kill the enemy.
Look, you would have to add gunpowder to the potion to make it a splash potion, and then you can throw it on them.
You pour one out for your fucking knocked out friend. Admittedly, I think Nicole might need it more than I do.
Ichal's dead.
Oh, okay, well, I guess that's
Nicole
like-
just died. Nicole's over there just dead.
Well, then that presents a problem, because that means I can't just bring you back up.
What do you mean? There's still a potion at my feet. You all
can I-
got it that far.
Can I feed him that one for a bonus action?
I mean, yeah, I guess since you're not having to pull it out of your pack and stuff it down his throat, I'll allow it.
Okay, then I will feed him the potion that Ichal sacrificed her life for. So that will be 8d4 plus 8 healing. You healed 33.
Okay.
Simon, can you like you're just reliving the memory of you punching rocks first thing in the morning, and when suddenly your consciousness comes back to yourself.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay. Okay, fucking. Oh, shit, where'd she go?
Oh, she's behind the door. She'll come through any minute. I need to get out of her line of sight because she's... As you can see, I have a glowing outline around me.
Okay.
It'll take a few seconds for this to dissipate, but once it's done, I'll be able to fight her normally.
Okay.
So with that, I'm going to use the other 20 feet of my movement to move up the stairs and pick a convenient spot to hide behind.
You hide under a table.
Okay.
I'll flip the table so I can hide behind it.
Alright, I'll give you 3/4 cover. I'll say.
Well, shit. What am I gonna do?
It's your turn.
Clearly, a direct confrontation isn't working. And Mana's up the stairs, and I can run away now. Because fuck this. I'm not dealing with that again. I don't care how fucking Madam Red, Rose, Gold, whichever fucking name she is, I would rather deal with that.
Ichal died for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah, he doesn't know that, but he's like,
Well, if he runs by, I'm gonna yell it at him.
so Simon will go. Simon will, first off, now that he's actually, yeah, this will technically be the third time I've done this. He will adrenaline surge. and he will sprint up the stairs and go over to the window and hop out.
Alright, so the window is currently locked, so you have to use an action to unlock it, and then you can hop out.
Wait,
Okay.
it shouldn't be locked because I closed it earlier.
The window wasn't open earlier.
Yeah, it did because remember at the time she was dropping all our secrets, so I closed it so that.
That's the other one. That's a small window
That-
where you
that's
can
the-
talk to the person driving.
Oh.
Talking about the upstairs window.
Yeah. The good news is I have 80 feet of movement, so that plus like a standard action is not that crazy for me to get there. And then when I get the chance, I'll throw myself out the window. As is always the best exit strategy of just fuck it. Nobody still needs you!
If I died for you!
Just leave it behind. Jumped out the window.
You see, like, Simon has his hand on the window, it's open, and he's like getting ready to jump out as you yell, "It called died for you."
Jump.
So imagine.
And this is right when he jumps out and hits that wall of the building coming by. Just
Yeah, hey, let me know if anything like that happens, Keontae.
Right. So, you see her appear at the top of the stairs. Stop. I will not kill you if you just surrender now. And we can talk about this like adults who can come to a conclusion on things.
For clarity, who is she talking to?
I can't hear what you said, Lex, so I'm going to assume that it was something either funny or hilarious.
Oh, that's.
Did you give Ickall that choice?
What's an
Sorry.
call?
oh, damn.
Ickall. Oh, she was my familiar.
My condolences. I didn't know what it was. It was a giant parrot, and it was holding a bottle. I wasn't sure what its intentions were. We can end this now, and no one has to be hurt.
If you can knock me out, maybe. But you have to understand. Ickall was modeled after my daughter. So I'm a bit emotional at the moment. Losing her twice and all.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Awesome, yeah!
Wait, did you forget that part?
I didn't know that part.
No one knew that part. He hasn't mentioned that part.
Yeah, it's a
It's not
big
even
emotional
her
thing for
backstory.
him.
How was...
It's becoming John Wick now, guys!
I wonder why he took to actually parenting this random child whose father he replaced.
Y'all, I know that they can't hear me through my headphones,
They can hear you through me.
I ran across the house. The kids are looking at me like,
Simon's out here with like fucking 1 foot on the window ledge.
this is cereal now.
Mana's over here like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And this lady's like, would you like some cookies with that ass beating I just handed you?
Beat her ass.
My kids are looking at me like, what?
Alright, Simon, with this revelation, does that change what you're going to do?
Is Mana in combat mode, Kiari?
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Take her ass out. I'm not even there.
God damn it. You told me... Okay. Kiari. Can I have Simon do an insight check as to whether or not Mana wants Simon to run or stay and help him beat this old lady?
You can.
Alright.
Wait, Jerry, set your DC.
Yeah. Let's go with 13.
13.
He's not a very wise person, but we'll see how it goes.
Alright. What is Mana's intention for Simon? Does Mana want Simon to use this opportunity to escape while he covers the exit? Or does Mana expect Simon to stick by his side through and through until the very end?
So, if you were reading Mana beforehand, he very much was like, stick it through. Like, we have access to the equipment necessary to survive her onslaught. Right? If we work together, we can do this. Now he's a bit one-tracked. Like, so he's not thinking clearly.
So he's pissed. Alright,
Mana
cool.
only has murder in his eyes. You think those are eyes. It's kind of hard to tell. He's like this black inky substance right now.
Yeah, he's leaking a lot.
So, angry?
Yeah.
Alright then. Time to get active.
Now, he did also say that maybe he'd calm down if he got knocked out, but as it stands, he's going to attempt to kill her.
Alright then. I will rage again. Gonna be one of those days, huh? Alright.
My name is Manga Magatum. You killed my daughter. Prepare to die.
Alright, and Simon will rush in. And he's going to attack recklessly.
But don't attack recklessly, just attack normal. It's over. She crits one of us.
Actually, no, you have a point. I won't reckless attack, but I'll take some swings at her. Why you make me do work, huh?
I didn't make you do anything.
19 to hit, Keontae.
She takes her shield and bashes her halberd away. She still has the shield. She's still wielding a shield, and she still well, in her big bulky form.
Why are you like this?
You can tell that that you were close to hitting her. She actually had to react to that attack.
So she's got to actually defend herself. Mana, press the advantage.
No problem. It's her turn before mine, though, so.
Damn. If I get killed trying to avenge a false impersonation of your daughter, it won't be the worst thing to die for, I guess.
Why are you people like this?
We tried to give you a workaround, but you didn't want it.
A 12 to hit.
Miss?
Darn these cleric arms of her. As you see her raise up her staff and swing it down towards you.
Oh, you like me? Okay.
Does she have any spells that she can cast as a bonus action?
She have any spell slots left? I fucking hope not.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
Go and cast the spell.
Sanctuary!
Oh, you bitch. Hey, you cast a spell within 5 feet, pal.
Go ahead and roll your wisdom save and then roll to hit if you get an 11 or higher.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That doesn't look
You
like
are
it.
very lucky. You are a very lucky person.
Like you watch as that same as that deer-headed spirit, it appears before you, and does a little twirl and a dance, and like that same feeling in the back of your head, like I shouldn't attack, like gets pushed forward, and you're not able to react to her casting of the spell.
Man,
Weird
this
deer.
is
This is a weird fucking deer ghost. Huh.
Mana, you're behind 3/4 cover there. You have a +2 to AC against ranged attacks.
I already read it.
Okay.
How far does Sanctuary go out?
It just affects any creature that attempts to targets the water creature with an attack or harmful spell.
Well, I'm gonna try to blast her twice again.
Alright. Roll a wisdom save. That strange king's fox spirit, it appears before you and wags their finger like no, and disappears.
I've got to down another potion. I can do this 2 more times after this.
You're using up all the superior healing potions.
I don't blame him.
I've burned hundreds of gold worth of potions.
He's like, you know how like sometimes in a game you'll come in with like an excessive amount of things being like, I probably won't need it for this boss fight.
Well, the true question is, does she notice that these are the ones that were on the cart that she was supposed to be protecting?
Mm.
Because if so, then wouldn't that make her more want to go after y'all?
Mm.
Mayhaps, but she's already going after us.
So that doesn't change much.
True, true.
Alright. That's your turn, I'm guessing?
Yeah. I'm still picking my head over. See if I can draw her attention.
Alright. Simon, you're right
All
in
right.
front of her.
Well, fuck it up. This time I actually am gonna reckless, regardless of whatever happens, because, goddamn, why are you so hard to hit, huh?
Whoa. But if you reckless and you don't pass the wisdom save, you're just gonna get mollywopped.
Oh yeah, I should just try that. I should try the wisdom save before attacks, huh?
Well, the wisdom save is triggered by the act of you making an attack, and you have to declare reckless before you make your attack.
Okay, well,
Can we just do
Alright,
Baldur's
then.
Great Wolves where it's a I missed, let me do it? Just like Paladin Smites.
Mm.
Well, I haven't gotten to play Baldur's Gate, so I don't know how Baldur's Gate rules
Let's
work.
just take a swing at this, shall we? Also, thankfully I'm within 5 feet now.
Alright, roll a wisdom save for both of those. So we'll see.
Alright.
That's a nice nat 20 you got.
Yeah.
Oh, remember, you have advantage on the save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do have advantage on the save. Well, no. Well, yeah, because she just cast it within 5 feet of you. Nice.
So that's the first one. And the second one, I'm guessing a 13 probably wouldn't have hit anyway.
Well, roll the wisdom save anyway, just to roll dice. We like seeing dice
Yeah.
roll across the screen.
Okay. Yeah!
And you would have been
13.
able to attack. It would have missed. But yeah, with that natural 20, go ahead and roll a crit.
Alright. Cool. Damage. And it was a
stuff.
critical.
Things that your halberd does.
Is a range of 15 feet, plus 1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. D6. I can make a go-go gadget extend. Do I get brutal critical from being an orc, or did they change that in Mordenkainen?
I think
It
they
depends
still
on
have it.
which half-orc you have.
Okay, let me check real quick. Because I'm pretty sure I've got the Mordenkainen one. I don't know if they changed. Or 5E. Go here. Look at that. I see. I do not.
Ooh.
You should have gone with the PHP half-orc.
It's fine. 18 damage to her.
Yeah, you watch as your weapon extends and wraps around her shoulder, and you pull it tearing into her fur, like tearing through her robes and into her fur. Like you watch as, for the first time, you see like the actual bleeding wound on her.
It's
To
merely a
complain.
flesh wound.
To complain about cleric arms earlier. Anyhow, that's the end of my turn. But, good news for Kiari. Due to me being a Path of the Ancestral Guardian, attacks on him have disadvantage. And if he gets hit by a creature other than me with an attack, he has resistance to damage dealt by it.
Nice.
Anyhow, I think it's her turn now.
I don't
She
know.
might
I
not
think
be
you
too
got her
happy about that.
attention at
It's
you.
my turn now.
This will be my last round tonight. It's,
We're gonna end after this round, regardless of what happens.
Hmm.
Alright.
I'm about to say something that I've been thinking so hard.
Alright, so. She's going to swing for the fences.
Well, she has advantage.
Oh, thank goodness, no crit.
And 18.
It'll hit.
Alright. So she's going to expend her last third level spell slot.
I love the sound of that.
So it's going to deal 7 bludgeoning.
Alright,
And,
so half of 7.
she's. What other
Okay.
spell slots does she have? Oh, that's her last third. For one effect.
Alright.
She has a second, so I'll expend that because she's not going to use that. Alright, so both of you need to make a dexterity saving throw. As when C hits you,
Hey.
there's an explosion of the radiant energy behind Simon. Kiara, you get a +5 to the dexterity save because you're in 3/4 cover behind the table.
So, is she casting a spell, or is
She's using
this just a
class ability?
Okay. It's a good thing though that I, as a barbarian, danger sense.
Okay, so you have advantage on the saving throw. Mana has a 25, so you take half of 3d8 force damage. And she's expending her second level spell to deal an additional 4d6 radiant damage to Simon.
Alright. 15.
So she's dealing an additional 14 radiant damage and
Okay.
3d8. Both of you pass, so you take half of this 3d8 force damage, which is half of 21, which is 10 force damage.
Okay.
How's Simon doing?
Well, that hit me for a total of 28 damage. So while I'm hurting, I am still alive.
As she hits you, you feel like you feel that same feeling of her soul bashing against your soul, and you feel like an explosion of that energy out behind you, hitting both you and Mana, with the force of that blow. And as a bonus action, she's going to cast Sanctuary again.
As far as hit points are, how are you looking?
8.
And as the turn rolls over, she's going to say, "Hey, just give up. You cannot win." As we come
Wait,
to...
we skipped my turn?
No, it's your turn now.
Oh.
Also, she casts a spell again.
Alright, she did cast Sanctuary. Roll a Wisdom save and to attempt to make your attack.
I am a very stubborn orc. 13.
You can make your attack.
Do. Just a normal. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
My turn's gonna be real brief. First, are there any other crates of potions nearby?
No, you guys are currently in the sleeping quarters area. So it's sort of set up kind of like the first floor, but where the first floor has seats, the second floor has a bunk bed. So for every seat on the first floor, there's a bunk bed, so 2 beds, and in 2 underneath the bottom bed there are 2 cubbies that can hold your stuff. You're currently in the kitchen area, which is at the back of that area, where there's an empty space on this one, and there's a kitchen area on the second floor, which now currently holds the where you guys are and the flip over table and everything.
Got it.
So if I had to rearrange things, it'd be kind of like Simon, Cardinal here, and then Mana about here. Something like this, but on the second floor.
Man.
So, I have a question. If I can move an object at range, can I use that to feed him a potion?
You can use telekinesis to get a potion within reach of someone if it's something like that, but they have to use their bonus action to take the potion and drink it.
So I can't use my action to feed them with it from a distance?
No.
Then I'll run up behind him, feed him a potion with my action, and then as a bonus action, and I will use some of my essence to make a half-cover shield between him and her.
Okay. So you infuse the metal of the wood of the cart with some of your slimy self and cause it to buckle and bend to your will as it makes a short half wall between the 2 of them. And
It's 26 back.
you take Simon's head, pull it back, and then just shove a potion down his throat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna say no. It's a very odd way to do this, but yeah, let's rock.
That's my turn.
Alright, with that, we're going to end off for this week. We'll start next week with Simon, as you guys continue this fight with the Cardinal. I'm sorry I didn't get to any other group this week, but this has been a bit crazy.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys have lasted this many rounds.
I imagine the following question is running through the Cardinals' mind.
She should really just grab you guys and just throw you out the window. You want to go out the window? Fine!
We got this.
The thing is per the tenets of her god, there are certain things that she cannot do. And it's kind of makes it hard for her to want to do the things that she wants that you guys are kind of trying to make her do.
Simon really being out here.
Hey, your relationship status with Manda has improved.
He's fucking better.
Oh yeah, it reminds me. Did you get a condition for being knocked out?
He was blinded for a little while.
No, I mean when he actually went down.
Oh.
Orcus tenacity means that he didn't actually go down.
No, he did go down for a little while.
It's because they hit me. It's because they hit me with non-lethal. They don't have an option for non-lethal.
Ah. I see. Yep.
So these most marvelous maladies are kind of extreme at sometimes. I didn't know so many of them dealt damage to you when you took them. When I was initially looking,
literally every single one of them.
Most of them don't have damage in their description. When I was reading the article about them, I was like, hey man, these are really interesting.
Yeah, it killed me and then brought me back to life.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yep.
The only reason why this is even continuing is because I rolled on the wild magic table again, and after getting hit again, and it healed me.
Yep. I mean, you literally died. And then came back.
She really do be hitting us like this.
Well, we'll see what happens in next time on an exciting episodes of Titans and Tabernacles, the Trials of Nebu. Go. Say bye to the viewers.
Bye to the viewers.
Goodbye, viewers.
Goodbye, viewers.